Hi everyone! Thank you for watching today. The peony season is finally here. Today I'll be arranging beautiful peonies. Please enjoy the video until the end. Today's flower are peonies, privet branches, and statice. First, we'll arrange the privet branches. Today, I'd like to use 2 or 3 branches and try holding them up against the container to imagine the arrangement. When one branch splits into 2 like this, cut it at the branching point. This will make it easier to use the branches later in the arrangement. Next, we'll clean up the leaves on the branches. Remove any small or damaged leaves near the lower part of the branches. By doing this, the shape of the other leaves and branches will stand out more beautifully. Once you've finished cleaning the branches, hold them up against the container several times and imagine how they will look from different angles and positions. Once you've decided the angle for placing the branch into the Kenzan, continue refining and cleaning up the branch. At first, it can be difficult to know which parts to remove, but in those moments, it may be better to be bold and trim more decisively. The more you practice, the more naturally you begin to understand how to see the beauty of the branches. Once you finish cleaning the branch, insert it into the Kenzan. When doing this, always use both hands. If you insert it with one hand, the stem may break. Also, be sure to cut the end of the branch at an angle. This will make it much easier to insert into the Kenzan. Next, we arrange the peonies. Do you like peonies? Actually, they are my favorite flowers. Every year in May, I get excited waiting to see when peonies will finally appear at the flower shop. How about you? Let me know the comment. Today, we'll use 3 peonies. The largest and most impressive bloom will be placed in the lowest position. Doing this helps the entire arrangement look more balanced and refined. If the largest flower is placed too high, the whole arrangement can appear heavy or overly expanded. So it's best to place larger flowers lower and flowers that have not fully opened yet in slightly higher positions. Always cut your flowers a little longer at first and keep holding them up against the arrangement to check the balance. If you cut them too short, it can be difficult to fix later, so leaving them a bit longer in the beginning gives you more flexibility and peace of mind. One thing I always keep in mind when arranging flowers is how each material can look the most lively and full of life. As I prune, I try to imagine the shape and direction that will allow each branch or flower to express its natural beauty. As you carefully observe the branches and decide what to cut and what to keep, you may find yourself becoming completely absorbed in the process, almost like entering a meditative state. Spending time with flowers can truly help reset and calm the mind. By gently removing the small leaves around the buds, the beauty of the buds can stand out even more. Take your time and remove them carefully. I place the privet branches so that they gently connect the two peonies together. After arranging everything, take a step back and look at the whole piece. If there are any leaves or branches that would look better trimmed away, carefully remove them while observing the overall balance. Next, we'll prune the third privet branch. Remove any damaged or unnecessary leaves to keep the arrangement look clean and balanced. If the stem is too thin and difficult to insert into the Kenzan, try using the bamboo scare technique. Use your leftover peony stem and make a small hole in the center using a bamboo scare. Then insert the privet branch into the hole. This will make it much easier to place into the Kenzan. Please also check out my previous video. I explained the bamboo scare technique there in more detail. With just this one extra step, arranging the flowers becomes much easier. Next, we'll arrange the third peony. For this peony, I'd like to highlight the beauty of the bud through its placement in the arrangement. The leaves around this bud looked a little tired, so I removed them. By removing leaves that don't look healthy, the entire arrangement appears more lively and vibrant. So please take your time with this step. It's an important part of the process. Next, we'll arrange the statice. With the purple peonies and the green branches already in the arrangement, I was thinking about what color to add next. I decided to use yellow statice because I wanted to bring a fresh and cheerful feeling to a piece. At first glance, statice may seem a little difficult to use, but it's actually a very versatile flower that can be arranged beautifully from many different angles. It also lasts a long time, which makes it a very useful flower material. When using statice, be sure to clean up small leaves like these along the stem as well. It may seem like a small detail, but taking a little extra care like this can completely change the overall feeling of the arrangement. So I hope you'll give it a try. All done! How does it look? I hope this video brings happiness and peace to your heart. That's it for today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips and inspiration. And if you'd like to be even more inspired by the beauty of flowers, please check out my ebook. It's available in both English and Japanese, so if you were interested in the Japanese language, be sure to take a look at the Japanese version too. I also share more about Ikebana and Japanese culture on Substack, so please check it out as well. You'll find all the details in the description box below. もっとお花に癒されたいなと思ったら、ぜひ私の電子書籍をご覧ください。日本語版と英語版をご用意しております。また、サブスタックも始めました。動画の概要欄からぜひチェックしてみてくださいね。本日もご覧いただきありがとうございました。Thank you for watching till the end. それではまた次回の動画でお会いしましょう。See you next time. Bye!